Hello, long time no see tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster by me, BlueAnkylo. There's been like about a 3-hour cut in between the last episode and now, and I'll go over it in a minute. Some of that time has been searching the skies for this guy, and we're going to fight this guy now, and then after that I'm going to tell you what you missed. Don't worry, it wasn't that much. Anyway, let's do this thing. Doomgaze, flying through the sky. Most of my party has protection from death. He should be weak to fire, unless they changed it. Boom. That's acceptable. He's also got pretty good magic defense, I guess. Hastiga. We've got a bunch of new magic learned. It's getting better. Arrow's gonna hurt a little bit. And it's not gonna hurt that much. As long as we can burn this guy down quick. Is he weak against air? He might be weak against air. Yeah, we got some new lores. We'll talk about that in a minute. Arrow is technically stronger than Fury. No! He's almost dead. I guarantee it. But unfortunately, we need him to die. Yeah! Maybe the next episode for the future tubers will, Dang it! I spent so long flying around talking with live tubers, and then he just runs away. He's a punk. I don't know, I probably spent like 10 minutes looking for him or something. Anyway, future tubers, right. So, what's going on? Last episode we ended after messing around in the arena a little bit, and killing the Earth Dragon, recruiting Gogo, all that stuff. I haven't even shown off Gogo a single time because I don't really like him very much. But what I have done while you guys were away was done a lot of fighting with the Cursed Shield. Still cursed. And if you're playing along, I actually find it works pretty well on Realm. You do need a ribbon to counteract all the bad statuses. You're still doomed, but I don't remember if this worked in the Super Nintendo version. I thought it didn't. But Doom doesn't kill you if you have the memento ring on, so hey, that's nice. You still see the status effect, but it doesn't actually, the timer doesn't kill you. So, we've been working on that Cursed Shield. We've been working on some magic while we've been working on it, so sure. Some people have a lot more spells, but, we'll show them off. We had all these Espers last episode, so it's just some spells for Terra and Strago and Realm, and Shadow actually has a lot as well. Kind of by accident, I just got in a grind mode. I'm not teaching him the high level stuff though. I am standing firm on non-primary casters don't learn the top tier of magic. But he has learned almost all of the mid-tier stuff, so sure, whatever. Other than that, yes, I went around while I was trying to grind Cursed Shield fights. It takes 255 fights, apparently. I found a bunch of lores. It's like blue magic. It's not worth it. It takes a lot of work for some of these, but this one was a real pain in my neck. But some of them are good. Mighty Guard is good and not too difficult. White Wind is good, not too difficult. Arrow is really quite easy. Thousand Needles is easy. Bad Breath is Marlboros. Like, some of them are no big deal. But some of them are just trash. And some of them are a pain to learn, and we're not done, so there's more to get, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Other than that, what else did we do? Live tubers, did we do anything else? Couple level ups. Like I said, I wasn't trying to grind levels, but couple level ups. Oh, I went to the arena, so we have 2 Magus Rods now. We had to bet a Healing Rod and kill a Tonberry. Terra dealt with them. We've got a bunch of Miracle Shoes now, which are elixirs into rename cards into Miracle Shoes. They're not that hard to get. It's a pretty easy upgrade, and they're pretty nice, If you're gonna use Hermes Sandals for auto haste, you might as well just use these instead. Other than that, did we trade anything else? Not much. I honestly didn't do that much in the arena. I was planning on going back. You can change these falcons. You can buy them in Miranda. You can change them into fire and ice shields. They're pretty good. You can get a bunch of growth eggs. You can get a bunch of imp gear, which we started, but I didn't finish. And I don't know. I don't think I did that much, honestly. There's a bit, but getting the Minerva bustiers, we showed that on camera, so that was fine. You know, there's lots of things you could trade in there. I have a ton of inventory, but anyway, hopefully there's nothing new in here if you're wondering where it came from. I don't think so, though. So, where are we going? What are we doing? We're gonna go do Doma Castle. Get in there. I would like to kill Doomgaze while I have all my anti-death equipment, but whatever. So much for that. Oh, I should change the party. Hold on. I'm pretty sure you have to bring Cyan. You know, it is his story. It's his wrap-up. So let's see how Cyan and the rest of the team are doing. So Locke got a little bit of training, and then the 4 characters here. Again, like always, I try not to over-level while I'm off-screen grinding. So my highest level character was Cyan before the grind. I didn't use him. And no one else got over 36, so I timed it pretty well. I'm going to bring Strago because he can learn some lores here. And Terra would be stronger because she's actually learned a bunch of new magic. But I'll bring Celeste because she's a lower level. And wrap it up. Is there anything to steal here? I don't know. I'm not doing a stealing run, really. Shadow's getting pretty good. But now the Figaro bros are a little bit falling behind, right? I think Sabin deserves a little bit of fun. I feel like Sabin and Cyan are kind of buddies, right? So they should go together. And we'll have to figure out someone to finish off this stupid curse shield. But, because I wanted to start with the Doomgaze, just bear with me here for a second while we re-equip everybody. Let's just unequip everybody. Alright, so Celeste is most of the way through the Agas. Hopefully she'll get that in the next dungeon. And she'll want to get a Rise in Curaga, because that's real good for my pure mages. Strago is actually getting there. He's a little bit ahead now than Celeste, just because I've been using him a little bit more. He's still got a lot of mid-level spells to learn, but, you know, he's caught up a lot. Sabin, we haven't used in a while. He knows, kind of like Shadow, he knows a ton of magic, and I don't want him to learn the high-level stuff. Maybe we'll let him learn Curaga, but honestly, it seems like he's already more magical than I want him to be. So maybe we'll just let him get magic up for blitzes, but not really focus too much on learning new spells, really. He's already got probably more magic than I ever want to use. Similarly, Cyan is not really about that magic caster. So, either strength or magic, whatever. I haven't used him in a while, but I was getting some really good value out of his magic sword tech attack. So we'll see about that later on. Anyway, equipment. What do we got? Let's just optimize here quick. So, Celeste, Lightbringer. I think I typically prefer... Oh, the Aegis Shield. Right, that's not bad. That's pretty good for Sabin. The red jacket gives him protection from fire. So you could go with one of the other elemental shields. Like Thunder. Oh, so someone has to equip the curse shield. I'm gonna Celeste do it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure she'll survive. It'd be nice if she had a safety bit or something, but no luck. And then we'll let her have an earring or something. And she should definitely wear the Minerva bustier over the Genji armor. And I like the bonus stats from Circlet, so... The Lightbringer kind of counteracts the Curse Shield anyway, so she's fine. Alright, what else are we doing? Man, we spend so much time just equipping everybody. I think Behemoth Suit gives you a bunch of elemental protections anyway. Maybe you should go just Aegis Shield? Oh, yeah. Force Shield may be better on Sabin, and then Aegis Shield here. Maybe. I don't know. It's all debatable what's better for what. I'm going to go Miracle Shoes on Strago, because he is a little slow, and we don't have a way of speeding up anybody yet. He's not that slow. I make fun of him, but he's not that slow. He's only 5 agility slower than Celeste. He's faster than Celeste now. Sabin, he should go Hero Ring. We could go dual Hero Ring. Although, honestly, Miracle Shoes Hero Ring is a pretty solid combo, to be honest. Royal Crown, I guess, is a little bit better. Honestly, Circlets. It's always the Circlet, isn't it? Circlet for Circlets for days. Might as well give Genji armor, I guess. You know, why not? And, you know, maybe we use Cyan, maybe we don't use Cyan, but I'll give him something. He can have Hero Ring and a Miracle Shoes as well. We have 4 of them, because, you know, why not? Anyway, that's pretty good. Everyone's all set up. Yeah, that's fine. Only 5 minutes of equipment set up. Look, I had to have Death Flying Jerk at the beginning of the episode, because we could have spent 20 minutes flying around and never seen him. So we started there, and then we figure out where we go after that. Alright. Hopefully I didn't miss anything on the recap. Let's get some progress here. I feel like I've been kind of spinning my wheels today's stream. Not really getting... I was thinking originally, maybe we'll finish this game today. There's no chance. We got stuck. I will say, for the future tubers especially, the live tubers already know, but I don't actually recommend you you get the Curse Shield. 255 battles. You could get the Curse Shield, keep it equipped for the entire game from that point, and unless you do a dedicated grind, never actually get it uncursed, right? Like, 255 is so many battles, there's a good chance you're at the end of the game before you even uncurse it. If you even get that far. I'm Larry. Curly. Mo. They're not supposed to be... They shouldn't be kids. This man's soul is blah blah blah. So that doesn't seem good. Story time, by the way. Cyan's having bad dreams. She's not the only character having bad dreams, but for now, we'll deal with his first. This area really scared me as a kid. It's spooky. All your characters are split up. At least they give you a healing pot. But they just gave me Celeste, who's cursed. I don't know if she'll be able to survive. You followed us all the way into the guy's dream? Well, I better not fight you alone. Ciao! Sabin, get up. So really, no encounters. You could bring Mog and wear the stupid Moogle charm and never have any encounters, because sure, that works. But you want to try to rescue your friends before you get too many random battles. There we go. Maybe the Pixel Remaster is generous and they don't even give you any no. We were just getting lucky. Alright. What you got? I haven't used boy, I haven't used Sabin in so long. I've missed this guy. Like hours and hours grinding with Realm and all them. Look how strong he is, my boy. My boy. Oh, he's so good. Also, Bio, in case I haven't mentioned it, most humanoids are weak to poison. Not always, but generally. Alright, Strago, get up. Old man sleeping on the job. Well, this looks good. That didn't take very long at all. So we're probably missing out on some combat here to get all the, Oh, should I look it up where the lores are down here? I was gonna say bestiary, but then I'm like, well, but also lore. So Arrow is a good lore. It's a little bit stronger than the Aga spells, actually. Oh, also, what's this? Dispel is cured? Oh, isn't that convenient? Future tubers, can you believe it? The cursed shield has become the paladin shield. I wonder what that means. Let's have a look at it. What nice timing. It's the best shield in the game. It gives you a ton of defense and magic defense and evasion and magic evasion. Essentially take 0 damage from any elemental spell, or you absorb fire, ice, lightning, and holy as well. Healed by half of them and 0 from the others. That's pretty good. Also, that little name in the middle there, that's interesting. So, I kind of will only equip it on my mages, because only they can learn the ultimate magic, in my mind, for roleplay purposes. But you could say Minerva Bustier doesn't need the Paladin Shield stack. Plus, also Lightbringer, you get 50 evade, plus 40 evade, plus a little bit of evade. Like, Celeste is, like, completely invincible now. Don't even worry about it. She doesn't even need anything. She's fine. She could solo. Honestly, there's a reasonable chance that Celeste could solo the rest of the game right now. She's got 80 magic. She'll learn Ultima in a while. Best weapon. She's pretty much never gonna die. But it's fine, you know. It's fun this way. So yeah, let's just fight something. Oh right, I was gonna check lores. Hold on. Future tubers. There's a couple lores I don't want to miss down here. And I think, do I have my tab open? No, I don't have my tab open. Where is it? Back. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're in Cyan's Dream. We can learn the roulette and level question mark pearl, and that's it. But all we have to do is fight a critic, whatever a critic is. I think it's just a random battle around here. One of those little guys we just might mop the floor with them. So, is it one of these? It might be one of those, not the dragon. No, critics are not parasites, I don't think. Physical attacks. Oh, how I hate you. I don't know exactly why, but boy, in the Pixel Remaster does physical attacks seem bad. You just miss all the time. I know there's the bug in the Super Nintendo, but honestly, we still miss way too much, even with that. Alright, so Sabin. Honestly, I think I've decided that his magic might already be too high, given that he's doing max damage with Bum Rush already. So I think, change of plans, let's just make him stronger. Because once you can do max damage with Bum Rush, slash whatever they're calling it these days. Now, do either of these guys... Actually, these might be blue mages. What do you guys think? Not the fancy lady, maybe. This is what Cyan dreams about, of course. One of the reasons I like Cyan. Okay, that was one we were looking for. Level question mark holy. That's a good sign. So that means the one on top is what we're looking for. We need them to cast one more lore. It's that one. Yeah. Sorry. You did. Alright, good night, Alluring Rider. Cyan's dreams of green elephant things with girls with whips riding them. What a man. How come we didn't learn? Interesting. We revived him before the end of battle, but he didn't learn it. Did he already know it? Do we know roulette? Not that I could care very much. I'm never going to cast it. I did want to learn level question mark holy. It's divisible by the last digit of your gil. So right now it's level 0 holy, which I think means it doesn't work. But if you could get 1 at the end of your gil, it would work on every enemy. He can't learn it if he gets hit. See, that's so weird, because blue mages in previous games, it had to hit them. It had to hit them, and it had to not miss them as well. It had to be effective to even learn it. But now you have to see it, so I guess you have to not die from it. So it's a bit weird. Yeah, Celeste is super strong. Best mage and one of our best physical DPS as well. Nothing to do about that. I don't think any of these guys have re-raise yet. But that's fine. Now she's dead. We do have life 2 at least. And one more Phantom Rush. It's so much easier to use than the old days. You can hardly even flub the commands now. Oh, it didn't do max damage. Oh. Maybe I will take a little bit more plus magic on Sabin after all. So Strago is going to get a level soon. But actually what's going to happen is we're going to fight a boss. And we want to have lots of job points. Like to learn re-raise. We'll get him working on something. We're almost at what I want Celeste to learn for this dungeon. Alright, let's go deal with the Three Stooges. So it started in Final Fantasy IV with the three sisters. But now we have to kill Larry, Curly, and Mo. I don't know if there's any good tricks against these guys. But hey, look, we've got cool spells. Let's cast them. We got so much cool magic. Not so much Sabin, but he's got other tricks. The guy in the back got healed. No big deal. Oh, if we put float, we could do... Actually, I think the enemy floats here, too. Kind of hard to kill them with Quake, but you never know. Let's try maybe some Arrow. Arrow Biz Supersonic. I was actually playing that a little bit not too long ago. Right, so the air, air blitz and the arrow spell, you'd expect. See you later, David. I'm sure we've got a good chance at killing the Stooges, given the amount of DPS we're dealing here. This might actually heal them all. The way this one works is if you're healed by any of the three elements, fire, ice, and lightning, you are healed. If you're weak, you will be taking double damage, but if one of them is absorbed, then it never works. So you need to be neutral to 2 and weak to 1, or something like that, ultimately. Oops, well, whatever. Other cool abilities we picked up. Bad Breath is cool and all, but I bet you bosses are not going to be affected by it too much. Could try Traveler. Just a traveling man. 2200 damage, not enough. It'll eventually scale up to 9999, but it takes a while. Uh-oh, Delta Attack. What does that do? Turns you to stone. Could be worse. I wonder if he can hit him with X-Zone. Yeah. Did you know the guy at the back can be X-Zone? That's awesome. I don't use X-Zone on bosses very often, so... That's great. Well, kids, they're all weak to some elements, so if you pay attention, Fire, Ice, Lightning work pretty well on them, if you've got them. Oh, Reflect. Yeah, we'll never get past that. Honestly, let's just murder this fool. So blue magic is cool in that it also avoids, it skips the, reflect, right? You can't reflect blue magic, so. It does have some value. Strago is one of those, like, maybe a little bit difficult to get value out of, but blue magic, some of the blue magic takes way too much work to get. But, honestly, White Wind and Arrow, pretty easy to get. His ultimate is really strong, and you don't have to spend ×1 Magicite use to get it, so you just get it from a boss, which is definitely an advantage. Now, not to get too into the mechanics, but we are inside Cyan's dream, and besides his crazy dream world with fancy, sexy ladies on floating animals, he seems to have dreamed up his nightmare of the Phantom Train, and I guess you can't blame the guy for dreaming of this area. This was a little bit traumatic. Now, I think we've already got all the lore we're going to get out of here, so nothing to worry about. Dang it, I forgot to switch out. I mean, 30% extra HP, sure, but nah, that was a mistake. Tritalk gives you double magic anyway, so it's fine. There's some puzzles in here, kind of fun day. And that spare Genji glove in case you want one. We'll just auto battle, spin to win, it's pretty quick. I suppose Straggle, we should try to restore his MP a little bit. The lures are pretty pricey in terms of MP. You know, they're not cheap. Oh, maybe did I do it backwards? There's a puzzle here that we have to come back to later. Maybe I don't remember it. What if you don't remember, Blue? Is it possible? So, of course Cyan dreams of samurai and sexy ladies. Can't blame him for that. I don't know why he dreams of the weird bubble monster, though. That's a bit strange. One would do well to remember the position. Such knowledge could be one's salvation. Lump o metal. Right. That'll do this. Flame shield. They're, you know, they're fine. You do have to be careful about enemies with Revenge Blast. If you do lots of damage but don't quite kill them and then they revenge, you know. Alright, let's just keep going here. Right, this place is kind of tricky. I know I got stuck in here a little bit every now and then. Some more shields. So what is... I actually think this is quite nice that we do get to keep the treasure you find in the dream, at least. Also, hey there, Dragonite. I wonder if any of these guys are counted as undead. Well, I was gonna Osmos, but now I'm not. There we go. Big spells, big hits. Alright. I think my plan was to give her Curaga next, if you're going to be a main caster. Ah, right, we gotta go reset one couch, then move the box, and then all the way around. Okay, let's see if we can sneak a little... Wait, what? Oh, come on! I hate it when I'm in the middle of a menu and they just... Nope, you're kicked out. Because then you gotta go all the way back. I don't understand why some characters have their support magic above their black magic and some people have the support magic at the bottom. The sorting is weird. I'm not sure. I haven't changed anything in this game either, so I don't know why it would do that. See, because Celeste's is at the bottom. Maybe it's like the number of spells of that category determine the placement or something. It just seems a little bit random at the moment. Oh, right. Oh. Maybe it was different this time around. I was supposed to remember the original placement on the other one. It's usually something like what I just put in, but... maybe they changed it for the remaster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, BlueAnkylo. Good try, Magus Rod. Sadly, it's no Lightbringer. It's fine, let's just look at it one more time. Oh, I never clicked the switch to check, and it's the bottom two, top right. Yeah, okay. It is always like that. I don't know why I always think it's a V shape. I think I always do that mistake. Also, could have missed that. At least you don't do 0 damage as an imp. You know, when you're minied or whatever in the other games, you just do 1. Imps can still fight a little. And if we go through the effort, I haven't decided yet, but I'm considering trying the full imp equipment sets. I don't know who I would want to give it to, but it might be interesting to see if we can make an imp strong in this version. And I've decided to give Sabin one more magic level up because we aren't always getting max damage on Bum Rush. We're at like 9,600 to 9,999. So we want to always see 9s across the board when we use that. But we're very close to the right level. Now you could keep stacking magic. It's like the game's doing it on purpose. Oof, she does damage. I think I mentioned this before, but the Aga level elementals are honestly kind of overpowered. There's a reason I'm not going to give it to anyone besides the primary casters. It just gets so easy to AoE max damage, and it's just going to get worse. It's going to take a while, but it's going to get worse. I don't know if that did anything. But it's a dream. Who knows where you're going? Heck yeah! So you know Terra gets Magitech powers and Magitech armor. What about Celeste? She's a Magitech general. So I think this was like part of the World of Balance that we never really played out. When the Empire attacked Narsh, and it is Dream, so it's all mixed up together, but aw, Strago doesn't get all the cool stuff? For shame. Celeste doesn't either? What? Only Terra, hey? I guess there's a good argument to bring Terra if you want to see the cool Magitech. I thought for sure Celeste would get it. Oh well, that'll learn me. But he's kind of mixing and matching things that happened and things that maybe didn't happen. But I kind of like to think that We just didn't see all of the assault on Narsh when the Empire attacked way back in the day. Cyan rushed here after, you know, after all the stuff in the Veldt to protect it. And assumedly there was more fighting than just Kefka at the top, right? But who knows? Conveniently, Thunderbeam will make short work of these guys. I assume these all scale Magitech based on your magic stat. So, if you're playing the way I play, apparently, getting all the magic stat ups, no problem. Now, I don't know how far we should take Celeste. She's getting dangerously close to 100, which is probably, like, we're getting to the point where it's almost too much. But, I mean, you know, when I'm saying the Aga tier spells are too strong, part of that is a ridiculously boosted magic stat with earrings and hero rings. Apparently no items here. This is one of those areas I'm always worried about missing items. Because you can't come back, and at least I don't think you can come back. You shouldn't be able to come back. But I do want to give, you know, Square some credit. I always thought this dream really did feel like a dream. And right now we're kind of cycling through a loop, just like a dream. The only way to get out of the loop is to go backwards. So, good trick, right? You could keep going around counterclockwise for a very long time. Hey, we're back in the real world, maybe. Although it's still a little dark. It's a ghost. Please save my husband. Save Sir Cyan. Where are we? Didn't you listen to the Dream Stooges? You're in his mind. My husband Cyan continues to torment himself over what happened to Doma, what happened to the world, and what happened to us. The depth of his despair caused a monster known as Wrexsoul to wrex his soul. I mean, latch on. It's funny how these dead people keep showing up over and over again. But I guess it's not really dead people. This is his memory of them or something. Wrexsoul is formed of countless souls lost during the conflict 1,000 years ago. War of Magi. They're hurting my daddy. Help him. Sure, kid. We were already here to help him. Please, help Cyan. Now, I'm curious if they're going to do the mechanics for this upcoming boss a little bit nicer than some days. I have a very difficult time figuring out which character is being targeted that you need to, you know. And therefore, I tend to have a really rough time with Wrexsoul. Especially when you're playing it and you don't understand the mechanics. But let's say you understand the mechanics, you still have to identify the target. Now, we could go to the throne room, but I want to see if I can see the dream cutscenes here. There's a couple. Yeah. Story to Ankylos. Thou has grown quite strong with a little something something. Yippee, I'm strong. I'm gonna go tell Mama. These are really nice. You know, I've mentioned before that some characters maybe don't get the full treatments in the World of Ruin. They kind of get a real short finale. Not so with Cyan. He gets the full deal. The full meal deal. Locked. Can't go through that memory. Plus, you know, the music. Oh, the music. I'm really glad that Cyan is stronger in this version. The next dungeon, we'll have to bring him again, because you don't really get to use them here, sadly, and I really want to show off some more sword techs. Dead fishing is boring. This is but another part of thy training. Patience is something virtue. Okay, I love fishing. I mean, kids, right? I guess that's not too crazy. At least when they're young. Patience is part of your training. I don't want to train. My friend Bobby doesn't have to train with fishing. I want to go play Xbox. Quake. Dangerous. Very dangerous spell. You might hit your party. You might kill yourself. This is just a little loop-de-loop, right? Left side to right side. No cutscenes here. We'll just let... There's an encounter rate is slowing me down a little. We'll just let Sabin clear everything for us. He seems to know what he's doing. Sadly, Celeste does burn through a lot of MP with her... that's one of the downsides, small downsides. If you just do auto attack with the Lightbringer, you do burn through your MP pretty quick. It's not like a big problem, but you know. She's such a magical user, having her physically attack is kind of weird. It you know, not to complain, it's just funny that basically Terra, Celeste, especially those two, they are so clearly the best characters in the game. They get the best weapons, the best physical offense, and the best magical offense. It's kind of crazy. They do everything. Magitech Knight preference. My dear, do you love me? What art thou asking? A warrior speaks not of such things. But he does write them in poetry. I love thee. I love thee more than... That's not very poetic. And then the kid... I love thee. I love thee. Ah, children. I like Cyan, guys. He's got more emotion than most of these other characters. Way more than a Setzer. You know, Setzer's okay, but he doesn't have half of the story that Cyan does. Not even half. Imagine if we were Genji gloving, dual wielding through here. Alright. Setzer's named after a drink. I mean, he's Alka-Seltzer, yeah. Anyway, there's nothing else out here. I think we've seen all of the memories. 3 sounds about right to me. Might want a little bit more MP on Celeste. Let's see what I can do. Well, no, what about Strago? He's led a full life. Don't forget about Strago. He's here. Look at him right there. He's on the team. No, that is not what I wanted. Well, sorry, Sabin. What Celeste wants, Celeste gets, and she took it. Almost all of it. Alright, well, it's fine. We're just going to defend for a second here. Sabin's not as good at magic as the girls. Well, you know, Figaro has a lot of advanced technology. They might not have airships. To be fair, the Empire does literally have other types of flying at... So, you know, the mechanics, the science is probably available in the world. I don't know where they built them, like some kind of dockyard somewhere, but it's not too unbelievable to me. Did we get hit by like an insta-death attack there on Sabin? Like, I mean, I don't think they get into that kind of level of detail, but at least the technology exists outside of the world. It's not like they have airships and nobody else has any advanced technology, right? It kind of makes a little bit of sense. More sense than in Final Fantasy V, Sid making an airship out of spare parts. So it looks like everyone's going to get a level up at the same time this time around. Well, the mages focus on magic, and Sabin's fine. I could start giving out stamina level ups. Psh. We will get one more level up before we fight the boss, though, I guess. There's nothing up here. West Coast airships. Yeah, I mean, who knows what kind of private industry exists outside of what the game shows us, you know? Come on, Celeste. You got, like, best weapon in the game and you're missing on a random nobody. Anyway, enjoy them level ups. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ah. Not like it necessarily helps too much here. Okay, keep learning magic. Keep learning... Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Keep learning magic. Don't learn magic. Maybe heal up before potential problems, or don't heal up before potential problems. That's up to you guys if you're playing. You must be Wrexsoul. Get Wrexsoul. You're too late. This man can't escape me. He is overcome by despair and powerlessness. I am fed by his sorrow, his anger, and his hate. Now I shall partake as yours as well. Alright, pay attention. I think it's Sabin, but I can never figure it out. Sorry, Sabin, but you gotta die. There is probably an X-Zone trick to kill both Soul Sabers at the same time, but then you don't even get the boss drop, and, you know, etc. Let's see if we got it. If he doesn't reappear, then it was not Sabin, and once again, I'm wrong. As always. It's starting to look like it was not Sabin. Well, let's hope it was Strago then. I guess it's probably easier to kill them with magic or something. Physical seems to suck in this game, honestly. Let's, you're not weak to, like... I don't know. I actually don't know what elements he's immune to right now. It's probably not strong to bio. He's a strong to bio. I gave my guys too many status protections, now I can't kill them. This is just the dumbest fight. The only way to progress is to kill yourself. Unless you're at a really low level, the enemies can't even really touch you. So you just fight them infinitely until you literally kill yourself. It's... Also, they're stealing a lot of my MP. I'm not a fan of this. Sure, whatever. Okay, does Strago trigger it? So, no. I've never had a good fight against this boss. Not one good fight. It's... This, I swear, this happens every time. I don't even know, can we even hit Celeste? She's friggin' invincible. I mean, she is immune to every element. There's nothing we can cast on her. And maybe you could get her with a death element or something, but I don't even have the death spell, so... Oh, that's great. It's almost surely the worst boss fight in the game. It's an interesting mechanic. I made Celeste too strong. She's actually too strong. I guess we could unequip the Paladin Shield. So dumb. Yeah. So dumb. Alright, surely that's all we need to do. Look, it's the boss at long last. I hate this guy so much. I don't even know. He's weak to ice, right? I'm just glad two people know Blizzaga. There's the auto reflect. What have you got equipped? Holy? Oops. Didn't mean to do whatever I just did. You can resurrect the dead person now, but he'll just disappear again. You have to do it with two people, basically, right? Man, what if I just killed Strago? Or Sabin? Yeah, what if Sabin just died? He's not really very good on this fight, honestly. And then we raised her? Would that satisfy? I'm kind of... This'll suck if it... It's just... Celeste is so much stronger than anyone else. Not having her is, like... Such a troll. I hate this game. I mean, I don't hate this game. I just... Why? It's the worst boss in the game. Absolutely the worst boss in the game. It does really make me want to just pull out the strat that cheeses it to just go X-Zone. But it's so cheesy. These guys, I feel like they're doing a better job of draining our MP than normal. They seem to spam that magic drain a little bit more than I remember. Can't even hit her. Can't even hit herself. She's so strong. Oh, he changed. It is actually on Strago now. So I still managed to kill the wrong two people again. I mean, it's great. It's great. He doesn't have any MP anyway. Whatever. Kill yourself. So much time passes that we actually run out of MP because we keep... Oh, this is such a dumb fight. You can't... Oh. This is the worst. This might even be worse than normal, honestly. With the Paladin Shield, they probably won't steal her MP anymore. She should kill the boss pretty quick once he shows up. I mean, it's better... I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it helped resurrecting her, but She's doing about the same damage. Doesn't matter. If we had some better spells, you can come here with Ultima and wreck his face even faster, but... I mean, maybe she'd be better off attacking. Nah, it's good. It's fine. He's not actually that strong. It's just... you know... Alright, done again for another year. This is interesting because you can trade this at the Coliseum for a hero ring, but it comes with auto protect and shell, but yeah, it's not that good. I thank you all for surviving a very, very unbalanced boss fight. The stronger you are, the more annoying the fight is. I thought I could hear my wife and son. Their voices gave me the strength to hold on. Oh look, the ghosts return. Elaine! Owain! Hey, aren't you supposed to be dead? I guess it's his dream still. You can dream whatever you want to dream. He's just dreaming of his son calling him strong. Not just one magicite. There's something else we get. Two something elses, technically. One internal, one external. He should have said, Dad, I love thee, but, oh well. Wasted opportunity. Well, Cyan, how you doing, buddy? We'll always be at your side. So, Cyan gets a bit of the short end of the stick on the swords. Celeste and Terra get the best swords. Cyan gets, okay swords. Nothing even close to the girls, though. Elaine and Owain live on in my heart. I can no longer dwell on the past. I must follow the road with which I believe to be right. And that is to slaughter Kefka and his minions. So his mind is purged of doubt. His swordsmanship attains peak level. And it takes a long time to get there if you don't do that. We were at Eclipse. Tempest is like 40 something and Oblivion is like 60 or 70, like level 60 or 70 or something. Like it's way up there. Tempest is amazing. It's flurry except damage ignore or defense ignoring. And Oblivion is basically Zantetsuken from the old Odin strats. And no bars. So instead of waiting 5 hours to get these things charged up, we can just use them. So I'm thinking that's going to be pretty fun. How's he doing? He's pretty strong. His defense ignoring sword tech will potentially wreck face. We'll see. We'll see. I have high hopes, but I don't know. I don't want to get too overhyped. It might turn out to be just eh. Also, yeah. Alexander. So, the good news is we finally can learn the holy spell. At long last, holy is ours. And you can summon Alexander if you want. Maybe I should show off some summons, huh? Maybe. We'll finish Arise. That seems useful. He's halfway through those. Eh. Alright, good enough. Oh, we picked up a sword, right? So he got, didn't he find a sword? I thought he got a sword, too. Didn't you get a sword for beating this before? Or am I crazy? We do need to get him some kind of ultimate sword or something, I guess. But there's no Illumina for Ragnarok. There's no Illumina or Ragnarok or even Ultima weapon not available for our swordsman. He is the most swordsman of the entire party, and he doesn't really get any great swords. It's unfair, I say. Unless you play the GBA remake, in which case he gets some really good sword. There's some pros in favor of the remake on the GBA. So this is about an hour for future tubers, but I will show off some of the new stuff here in the field real quick. Because I might forget next episode, so let's at least see what we just unlocked. Come on in, random enemies. Alright, so first off, it's been a long time, but by the way, don't forget, Eclipse is friggin' amazing. I mean, it didn't do as much damage as some days. Depends, I don't know how it works. Maybe his level's fallen behind. His magic stat's not too high. But it does sometimes, about maybe 50% of the time, it puts stop on all enemies, unless they're immune to it. So, okay. This is not the best showcase. But, you know, it's free. He doesn't have to pay anything for it, so it's okay. It's better than charging up forever. I am going to give him some more magic up, though. He's got a ton of strength and only a little bit of magic. He does have some magic boosting equipment. We could give him more by getting rid of the miracle shoes, but it's fine. So anyway, we know that Eclipse is pretty good. That's his best magical sword tech. Let's show off some other stuff. So we've got this new Tempest. You might be thinking it's very similar to his level 4 sword tech. You'd be wrong. Now, I have a bad feeling about it, actually, just watching those numbers. I have a feeling we might have a problem. Let's see here. Yeah. No? Why is the damage going down? Is only the first attack getting the row ignoring penalty? I feel like something isn't working here. It should do the same amount of damage every hit. Like that. But then it's starting to do half damage. Since when? It should be doing 8,000 damage by now. He's got like 77 strength. Huh. I honestly don't know why it does less damage on the follow-up attacks. He needs a better sword. Yeah, his attack per hit should be a little bit less than one attack with Fang. Like, this one, because it ignores defense, should be definitely doing more. Interesting. But I don't know why we're getting reduced damage. That's really... Is it because we're in the back row for a back attack? Is there some kind of weird interaction that is maybe technically a bug? Because I definitely don't recognize that kind of... Yep. I figured it out. So it was a bug. Wow. So that can't be intended. The first attack works as it should, but then attacks 2, 3, 4, you're getting your back row penalty. That's definitely not intended. No way. Come on, Squaresoft. I know people don't like to use Cyan very much, but don't make him worse than he should be. So now we should see full strength here, because we're in the front row, and using the right tech. Yeah. So it's still random targets and dumb AI, unfortunately. But this gives him a pretty reliable 8,000 damage attack. Bum Rush is only random target 10,000 damage attack. So Cyan is... he splits his damage on groups, and you know what I mean. But against the boss, he's actually pretty much tied with Sabin, I would say, almost. So he's got that going for him. I wish the targeting was not so stupid, because he could have killed everything much easier. Since when is Strago casting Cure? Weird. This like just auto battle. Strago starts casting magic middle of the fight. So weird. Oh yeah, I do kind of want more of those actually. Kinda. All right, anything else to show off for? Oh, I never showed off his ultimate tech. Ultimate tech. Unfortunately, the level 8 leaves a little to be desired, probably. But Oblivion, go go. Hey, you got half of them. It's not bad. It looks like maybe Sword Tech does do a bit of charging in the background after you select it. Because look how long it takes for him to use it. So activate, and then everyone gets a full bar. Well, hasted people get a full bar. I'm guessing cats are immune to whatever it is. Is it like that with everything? Yeah. So you know the Sword Tech charge is still there. That's unfortunate. But it comes after you select it, which is definitely better. It's kind of like how Magic has a charge time. It's not that much different than Magic's charge, but it's a little slow. I mean, the high level one's a bit slow. I wonder why the cats were immune to being sliced in half. I mean, it doesn't... Just because you're a cat doesn't mean you're immune to swords, right? Dang, that Oblivion charge is pretty slow. So that should be magic, but it's a weird one that only does damage if you're below max HP, I guess. Kind of like Drain and Osmos. So it sucks if you're at full. You have to use it when you're injured. So it's hard to evaluate if it's a good move. Interesting. All right, well the last thing I want to show off is what am I saying? The new summon. I've been skipping a lot of summons here. Also, Sabin, Strago, Celestial hope to get level ups. Okay, hold on. Careful here. Can't give them all magic up, I guess. It's fine. Sabin's pretty magical. Okay, so what I'll do here, I know we're a little bit over time because I want to show stuff off. We'll do my level ups here, and then we'll these guys are weak to air, so it's not a super fair comparison, Cyan versus Sabin. Although Oblivion might just one-shot them, I don't know. Can you cut a Tumbleweed in half? I will say I think Sabin's attack charges a lot quicker. When you do a blitz compared to a sword tech. More strength. Alright, so we want to show off Alexander. And I haven't really shown off any of these. Dang. And I'm kind of excited, honestly. They could be really cool. The animations, specifically. So let's do that. It's future tubers that stay right to the end of the video, you know? You guys get rewarded by some cool summons that I've been just too lazy to cast. You know, this game is a little overwhelming. Sometimes there's so much to do. So highlighting everything is very tricky. I saved it, right? Yeah. Boom! That wasn't... Wait, it didn't hit the friend? Oh, I guess maybe it's only Crusader that hits your friends. I thought Alexander hurt yourself. Maybe it's a different game where Alexander hits yourself. I guess we can't see Phoenix unless someone's dead, which is unfortunate. Well... Is it? We've got such good elemental protection, I don't even know what to use. Dang. Okay, that'll get the job done. Oh, but that means we've already summoned Phoenix. Ah! It's fine, we'll use it next time. Alright, so I was almost tricked by Alexander. I thought it would do damage to you, but it does not do damage to you. Let's, oh, we should show off Lakshmi. This was Starlight. This was censorship summon in the Super Nintendo version. Let's see how many, well, let's see how many pixels we get to see today. Alright, Phoenix. Locke worked really hard to get this summon. There you go. It doesn't even get you to full HP, and it doesn't even damage your enemies. Not max power. Oh, there she is. Showing some shoulder and a little bit of butt. Not bad. Big heal. Honestly, not that amazing. That was about 2,000 HP to everybody, right? I think that's the power of a Cura. Yeah, about the same as a Cura. So you're not even getting Curaga power heals. Man, the whale's pretty good. I like that. You know, it didn't do a lot of damage, but that's because Cyan reasons. I do remember that, generally speaking, I find the Esper summons aren't super powerful. They're generally just really expensive in terms of MP. And of course, you can only use them once per fight, so that's it. We'll do all of them, all of the big ones now. I think I've shown off a bunch of these. Be careful with some of them, though. I'm not trying to grind, by the way. We just get levels up real fast. No growth rings equipped. Alright. Try disaster. Just try not to die to this disaster. Pretty explodey. Honestly, that was good damage. So try disaster is pretty strong. Yes. Maximum strength, Cyan. Well, no. We gave him some magic level ups, but maybe you should just focus on strength. If you could get his quad slice to be doing 5,000 per hit or something, then you'd be laughing. And then, Midgar Summer. Haven't seen this guy yet. Not as good as, Tritalk. Yeah, the charge time for the high-level sword techs. I don't know. He's almost up to 10,000 damage, which is good. But I am starting to think this charge time's not amazing. I think we've summoned most everybody else. Anyway, I showed off the new ones. That's what I really want to show off. Future tubers, it's been a long episode. Let's call it here. Next time, maybe we'll take a trip under a castle. There's a whole bunch of really good loot and some more espers to pick up down there. Probably next episode we'll try to open by finishing off Doomgaze, because it's definitely time to kill a gaze from the sky. We need his esper, and we're getting close to the end. You know, there's only, assuming that's a slot open, there's 5 left. Except that Ragnarok we missed, so 4 left. Doomgaze, Underground, Endgame, Dragons, and then Ragnarok. So there's not much left. We're getting there. Anyway, future tubers, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.